Good news, everyone! That's right, if you don't like severe weather, there won't be much of it for the next few days, I think. Oh, no. But first we start with, oh yeah, my name's Hayley. I have that site called Wicked Wicks or something. This is the severe weather outlook. Was that enough of an intro? I don't know. But we look at the pretty colour-coded maps, because I like my colours, don't I? Yellows for the 40s, and then purples for the 100s, just to show you the wide swath of differences across the United States. And then over here we have the latest earthquakes, 3.0 magnitude or greater. That's a little bit Scottish now. Yosemite Valley, California, 3.2, and British Virgin Islands, you know, so not anything huge for the last few days. In fact, what's the largest? There's a 5.4, 5.3, so not, you know, and then it depends on stuff like your seismic zones or whatever. You know, you might not even feel the 5 something. Especially if you live in California, you'll be like, oh, what was that? Oh, it must be Tuesday, or Tuesday, if you put a CH in it. Right, here's the National Weather Hazards map. Well, we've memorized the color by now, haven't we? Frost advisory, red flag warning. That's the fire weather thing, red flag warning. And the greens along the river for the flood something. Flood warning. Right, I'm not sure what this is. Let's find out. Oh, right, extreme fire danger. And I still have yet to find out what the difference is between extreme fire danger and a red flag warning. One of these days I will get off my tush and find out, won't I? Here's the drought monitor map that pretty much looks like that all the time, doesn't it? With the colours where they are, the Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, New Mexico, and Arizona with their exceptional drought. This is not an area that your state wants to be really good at. That's like, hey, we're #1 for horrible air quality. I'm not sure we should be so proud about that. Here's who's gonna get rain, or not, as the case may be, in the next 5 days. So large areas. I'll just say that word, since I can't say the other one. Large areas of white, so no rain. Less than 0.01 inches. But up there, where they're not in a drought, 3.5 inches. That's probably from Ophelia, but we'll talk about that soon, won't we? 24 locations in flood. You know, it's always these guys, and then sometimes it's these guys. I don't know. That changes. So here's where we say green, green. In fact, if you go up here, it's green across the board, except for today with wind. So this is really all we have to talk about for the next 5 days. 5%, but the next 2 days, apparently. Anyway, so 5% chance of wind out there. Severe wind, not just a breeze. And then, so nothing of hail, nothing for tornadoes. Tomorrow, God knows what that map means. Less than 5% all areas. And then we move on to something where there's something to be speaking about. Tropical depression, Hillary. Depressing everyone. I don't know what the heck that shape is. Tropical depression, depression, and probably then dead. And then moving on to Ophelia, who, with 115-mile-per-hour winds, becomes the 3rd major hurricane of the 2011 season. Did you place your bets? Are you doing hurricane betting? I don't know. Is there a black market for that? So you can say, oh, I think Ophelia's going to be one. So, ooh. M is, I like to say, for monster. It stands for major hurricane, which is category 3 or higher. So the other major hurricanes this season were that one dude and the other one. That's what the other 2 major ones were. See, obviously, my memory not very long term. So, not going to be a major hurricane for very long, apparently, according to that map. And then we look at Philippe. No, wait, it's Philippe. Right, I looked it up on the pronunciation chart, because they actually do have that, don't they? So apparently going to weaken a smidge and then come back. So I apparently closed the map thing where there was the hurricane plots. I'm not sure why I did that. Anyway, so Philippe, it was not clear yet where he or she It could be an androgynous hurricane. I mean, come on, it's a hurricane. It doesn't really have a gender except for the name. Anyway, not sure if Philippe is going to hit the United States yet or not. I guess we'll keep an eye on that like we always do, since, you know, there's not a whole lot of severe weather to keep an eye. I mean, traditional. To me, this is severe weather, right? But, like, fire, that's severe. Floods, that's severe. But I like blowing things, which includes tornadoes and blowing things. That sounded bad. I like things that blow. That sounds bad too. I should never phrase it either of those ways again. I like hail because it makes pretty noise on the car, except then you scream afterwards when you take it to get its estimate for how much it's going to cost to replace. Anyway, the site that I pimp is Wicked Wix, right? It's WICKED. WX. You have a fantastic frickin' weekend.